ahead and see what's going on. Let's start with the Earthcraft Oracle. Then I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera, and then we're going to look at the regular tarot cards and do a full-on spread. Of course, if you want a personal, if you want to follow me on my Patreon, that information will be listed in the description. Just check there for my Linktree link, and let's get started. Ooh. All right, I'm going to pick this card up. All right, so let's keep going. What's the energy surrounding my Aquarius for March 2022? What is the messages from their spirit guides? Okay, so we have the Seer card. So during the month of March 2022, this feels like you guys are being able to really see your situation for what it is and not have any sense of illusion or the wool being over your eyes in a sense. You guys are aware and you guys are having to do something about certain areas in your life where you've been feeling like there's been blockages, or like I said, where you've seen the reality and it's not pretty. All right, during this time frame, it's about doing something. Okay, I keep hearing just do, don't sit back, just do. So while you guys have been just sitting back and, you know, just playing it cool, Spirit is definitely pushing you guys out there to make some crucial decisions here. Yeah, especially when it comes to ideas. I'm hearing that some of you guys have like some ideas that you've been sitting on for so long that by the time you do get to it, if you do at all, it might be too late. Spirit is saying you see the vision, it's time for you to put it into action. Let's keep going. Aquarius. Run with the wolves. So this is about being courageous. This is about not having fear. This is like some Aries-like energy. Okay, so this is being fearless. This is being willing to go out there, put yourself out there. Also, this is being aware. This is a random message, but you need to be aware of who you call your friends or who you call people that you connect yourself to, or who you connect yourself with, because you'll have people who, you know, act one way around you, then they want to tell your business elsewhere. I really do get the energy of some of you guys having somebody like that who, you know, they come off as trustworthy, they come off as somebody who's compassionate, who has your back, but then they're telling your business. They're, you know, running and gossiping about you. So this is being careful who you call your friends, who you allow in your space. And when I say that, I'm not saying be super cautious where you don't have any friends at all. But if you can sense that, like, based off of them gossiping with you about other people, that this is somebody who is a gossiper, then you want to be careful of them doing the same thing to you, okay? People tend to be consistent across the board with their friendships, in a sense. Like, if somebody's a gossiper towards you, they most likely will tell your business to other people, and that's something to stay aware of. But last card here, we have the Medicine Woman. During this time frame, you could be finding yourself wanting to naturally heal yourself. You could be also really feeling like it's important for you to take care of your body. And I've been actually seeing this for a lot of signs. There could be this emphasis on you wanting to eat a cleaner diet, or you're starting to look at where, like maybe you need to add some sort of natural remedies in the mix. All right, you could have health issues that are starting to persist. And if you don't start to take care of it, it could be a bigger issue. But I want to go on the other side of the table, I guess, and go ahead and pull some tarot cards. I will see you on the other side of the video. Aquarius, let's get into it. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aquarius for March 2022. It's the energy for the first half of March. First card we have is the Five of Cups in reverse, which I love to see. So this just feels like you guys want to move on from the past, but you're either in a situation where you can't, or every time you try to move on, the situation that you're trying to move on from, the person you're trying to move on from, it just keeps coming back up. And you could be very fed up. It's like a situation where you don't want to be stuck in that energy, but you're like being forced to, because you have to keep reliving it. You got to keep addressing it, and it's just taxing, honestly. You could also be feeling like, even though you do regret dealing with certain individuals, you could be realizing that everything happens for a reason. And even though it may have been not a good idea to entertain someone or keep entertaining someone, it taught you a lot. And you could be walking away with a lot of wisdom. Okay? Let's keep going. Aquarius. Okay, we have the King of Swords as well as the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you guys came up, or you guys are coming up in your own reading. So yes, in the first half of March, you guys are extremely focused on yourself and you're strategic. Okay, you're only going to be doing things that make sense. You could be extremely business minded and also cutthroat. This feels like you're not playing any type of games. Okay, there could also be a very interesting conversation that happens during this time frame with a boss or a manager or a business associate. You could be having a conversation with a lawyer or something like that, where there could be some documents you may need to overlook, or like you could have conversations in regards to getting promoted at your job. You could also have a coworker that's really in your business, like really in your business, and you could be tired of that. I'm hearing gossiping gone wrong. During this time frame, be careful of words or things that you say out of impulse or out of being agitated, because it could go wrong. Like there could be consequences in doing so. So this could be like going on social media and like bashing the person you may have kids with, or an ex, or just going on social media in general. I would just be careful about just saying any old thing on social media towards anybody who you know personally, because it could get messier than intended, you know? I do see that you have somebody who is keeping tabs on you. This could be another air sign, really any zodiac sign, but this individual is definitely keeping tabs on you, because you may have blocked them, you may have cut them off, and they're wondering like what for, what could have caused you to take that reaction. Because yeah, they could have done something to you, but they may have never expected you to block them or to have them blocked as long as you do. And this could be vice versa. Some of you could be keeping tabs on somebody because you're like, well, they blocked me, so what's going on? Some of you are naturally stepping into your healing abilities. You could be finding yourself more and more naturally drawn to the path of being a healer, or learning more on your personal spiritual journey. Okay. You could be feeling like also like you have certain dreams, desires, goals that you would like to reach. And this month is definitely going to trigger you to focus on that more, or at least think about that, or take a closer look at that if you've been procrastinating, honestly. All right, these are all the cards I'm going to take. So I have the Page of Swords, the Two of Swords in reverse, and I also have the Ace of Swords. Okay. So looking at this energy, there could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo of significance. This could have been like a friend, somebody who was an associate. You could be finally making up your mind in regards to this person and deciding to cut this person off. There could also be a conversation that you end up having with someone who you cut off already, who was like a friends with benefits situation, or just like a companion, and then it clears things up. There could be a final decision made as well on something, like for you, where you may have been trying to make the decision. It's like it's made for you in a sense. This could be like, it could be a financial decision. Like you could have been like, okay, I'm gonna move in this apartment during this time frame because I'll have the money for it. But then there could be like this pushing that happens where it's like, oh, well, I have no choice but to kind of move now or do something about it now instead of putting it off. Something to that effect. But I'm going to end the reading here. I'm going to stop it right here. I hope that I kind of covered the first half. Of course, I'm going to do more readings where we're going to go more in depth. I wish you the best of luck, and I'll talk to you later.